hybrids, everyone's going bananas with hybrids. Everyone who has seen not only seen, but seen the results of the brilliant piece of marketing that Toyota have come up with the self-charging moniker. They're all adopting it. Kia, Ford, as you saw in that report, they're calling them self-charging. We've got to get used to the fact that all hybrids are now self-charging. And so my only response to that is I drive a self-charging electric car. And that's already annoyed some people on Twitter, so it clearly works. It just flips it round. So if you drive an electric car, remember, it's self-charging. If you slow down in an electric car or go down a hill, it is self-charging in precisely the same way that Toyota claim their hybrids, their mild hybrids, are self-charging. So it's a brilliant ad campaign. Let's adopt it. I drive a self-charging electric car. That will be just as confusing to the general public who aren't interested or don't know anything about cars as the absurd, offensive, ridiculous, stupid, ignorance-inducing advert. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little rant about this because I was going to leave this till later, but I'm going to do it now because I can feel it there. Yesterday, I was at an event. I met this woman, very intelligent, clearly, like well-spoken, well-read, intelligent woman. And she'd heard I drove there in an electric car. And she said, "Is your car electric?" And I said, "Yes." And then she said, "Is it one of those new self-charging ones?" That is what she said. That is a quote. So what does that tell you? It tells you that the advert is slightly misleading. It's implying, through its very clever use of language and imagery, that you don't have to ever fuel these cars. They are perpetual motion machines, that Toyota have cracked the basic laws of thermodynamics and physics with this brilliant thing that's called a self-charging hybrid petrol. But that woman genuinely thought, I said, "So how does this car work?" Of course, immediately you ask a logical question. She's not stupid. She went, "Oh yeah. Oh, I see. So what do you have to do with it then?" I said, "You have to buy petrol." And she said, "Oh, it's a petrol car then?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Oh, so the advert is a lie." That is a general member of the public who's not interested in cars, who has a far more interesting life and a more broad life than Johnny and I. So, all electric cars self-charge. When you slow down or you go down a hill, the regenerative braking generates electricity that goes back into the batteries. It charges itself. So I drive an electric self-charging car, and a hybrid is a petrol self-charging car. Hashtag self-charging electric, hashtag self-charging petrol. Moving on.